Imagine having full control over your finances and having a simple plan to turn around your financial life no matter how bad it might seem at the moment. Well, in today's video, we're talking about the 7-step plan in Dave Ramsey's book, Total Money Makeover, to turn around damaged finances and create a financially strong life. These steps will ensure that you understand how to take control of debt, have a strategy to save money, take advantage of tax codes many people don't know about but anyone can use, and begin building long-term wealth. See, according to debt.org, over 189 million Americans hold credit cards, and each household has an average of $8,398 in credit card debt. This puts the national credit card debt in the US over $1 trillion. This means that Americans owe over $1 trillion in credit cards alone. This is not including mortgage, car loans, student debt, or any other forms of debt. This is a huge amount of credit card debt. Now, if you're one of those people with a big amount of credit card debt, don't worry, we're going to be working on that. But before we get started on the practical steps, we must first take care of the foundation of the problem. First, we must understand what we did that got us here in the first place, even if that means going over all of our bank statements to understand where we went wrong, what mistakes we made, and where we spent our money. For some people, this mistake was living a life that they cannot afford and buying things on credit, while for others, it could be an unexpected emergency that created financial stress in their life. Regardless of the cause, the foundation of turning your financial life around is to take 100% responsibility for your money and the mistakes made. Not being prepared for unexpected emergencies is also a mistake. As Ramsey says, you can't address a problem if you don't first acknowledge it. See, the real building block of wealth is your income. The key to wealth is to free up your income so you can invest and grow it. Now that we acknowledge, accept, and take full responsibility for our finances, it's time to move on to the practical steps. Step number 1. Create a small emergency fund. Imagine that you decided you're going to be a responsible adult and you're going to use your spare money after your monthly expenses to invest and pay off your credit card debt. Everything is going great for a few months when all of a sudden your car breaks down and now you have to spend an extra $700 to get your car fixed so you can go to work. This means that you will have to put this $700 expense back into your credit card, sending you back on your plan to pay your debt. What's worse is that now you have to pay interest on this new $700 debt. Ramsey says that the very first step is to set up a $1,000 mini emergency fund. This will help you not abandon your plan when the next crisis happens. So before saving, investing, or reducing debt, we must first create a mini emergency savings account. Step number 2. Start your debt snowball. What is a debt snowball, you might ask? Well, the debt snowball is a debt reduction strategy where you organize and pay off your debt from smallest to largest. Just like making a real snowball, you start with a small, compact snowball and you roll it until it gets big. This concept is used to reduce debt with the debt snowball. You organize your debts from smallest to largest, except your mortgage, regardless of interest rates, and pay the minimum payment on all of them except for the smallest account. Starting with the smallest debt first allows you to get rid of the monthly payment quicker, freeing up more of your income to pay off the next debt, which quickly frees up more money to move on to the next one and the next. If we start with the biggest one first, it might take a while before we free up some income to help pay other debts. A good idea in this step is to focus on reducing your expenses to the bare minimum and do everything we can to add extra money to your income. Whether that is to sell off things that you already have in your house, starting a side hustle, picking up extra shifts, or getting a part-time job on the side. This will earn you more money that will help you pay down your debts faster. For example, let's say that you currently have these debts. You have a medical bill for $550, which you normally pay around $50 per month. A credit card with $2,500 with a minimum payment of $63. A car loan of $7,000 with a payment of $135 a month. Student loans of $10,000 with a payment of $96 per month. Now that we organize your debts from smallest to biggest, you reduced your expenses to the bare minimum and took a side job, you now have an extra $500 of income every month. So according to the snowball method, you will put these $500 and your normal monthly payment on the lowest debt that you have. So we put the $500 extra cash plus the minimum payment that you normally pay to pay this first debt in the first month. On your next debt, you have a minimum payment of $63 per month. Now you take the extra $550 that you freed up from paying your first debt and put it towards your next debt. Now you're paying $613 per month to eliminate your credit card debt. And in about 4 months, you will be credit card debt free. Now you add the $613 to your $135 car payment, which adds up to $748 per month to your car payment. In 10 months, you will own your car outright. Now there's only one more debt to tackle, your student loan. In this stage, you add all of the money you freed up by paying off the smaller debts to allocate to the biggest debt. So we allocate $748 we freed up to your normal $96 minimum payment, making your payment $844 per month. This means that you will pay your student debt in the next 12 months. This means that with hard work and sacrifice, you have paid off just over $20,000 in debt in 27 months by allocating only the original $500 a month. Step number 3. Complete your emergency fund. Now that you are debt-free, it is time to create financial stability. Now that you have an extra $844 per month that you freed up by paying off your debt, it is time to complete your emergency fund. Dave Ramsey suggests putting away 3 to 6 months of living expenses to protect yourself from any emergency that comes up. If you lost your income, now you have 3 to 6 months to find another source of income without taking a major financial setback. Step number 4. Set aside for retirement. Now that you have a larger leftover income after you paid off all of your non-mortgage debt, it is time to build your retirement account. Dave Ramsey says to put away 15% of your income into a retirement account, starting with an employer matching fund, which simply means that your employer will match the amount of money you put into your retirement account up to a certain amount. In other words, free money for retirement. After that, Ramsey recommends to invest in a Roth IRA to continue investing outside of your 401k, and the remainder of the 15% can be invested into other investments that make the most sense to you, like mutual funds or index funds. Step number 5. Save up for college. Once you have a system in place where you're putting 15% of your income into your retirement account, if you have children, you can begin saving for college. You can use an education savings account in a 529 plan to save for your kids' higher education. This account is also an investments fund. The great part is that any earnings in the 529 plan are tax-free. So once your kid uses the money to pay for college, he or she won't be taxed. Now, if you don't have kids, then you could skip this step and put the money into the next step. Step number 6. Pay off your mortgage. By this phase, you are already financially fit and have good money habits. Now, it is time to get ultra fit. The next step is to pay off one of your biggest debts, your mortgage. After, you will be completely debt-free. Now, a great way to do this is to pay off your normal mortgage, where some of the money goes to your loan and some of it goes to pay interest. But since we have money that has been freed up from paying our previous debts, we can use this money to write a separate check that will only go to your home's principal. In other words, this additional check will go to pay your loan and not the interest, helping you pay your mortgage faster. Once you're debt-free, you will be in a prime position for the next step. Step number 7. Build wealth. At this point, you are in control of your finances. You are debt-free and you are prepared for any emergency, and you are systematically saving and investing for your future. This is when you can focus on developing true wealth. You become truly financially free when the returns of your investments are higher than your monthly expenses. At this time, your time is your own. You can do as you please, whether it is to continue working, building your business, and achieving massive wealth, or just taking a break. At this point, you have financial stability. By following these simple steps, you would be far ahead of the average American, and you'll have more peace of mind. In the comments below, let me know what are your thoughts on this book, what you agree with, what you disagree with, and what ideas stuck out to you from this video. I am always interested in what you have to say. And also, let me know what book you want me to cover next, and you might inspire the next video. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet, and don't forget to click the notification button. I hope you guys learned and enjoyed this video. Thank you, and have a great day.